Welcome to another new creature review. Today we're checking out Marvel Legends, Avengers, Infinity War, Winter Soldier, and Marvel's Falcon. Let's check out this box. We got our nice big product window in the front. We got Winter Soldier on this side. We've got Marvel's Falcon on this side around the Avengers Infinity War logo. On this side of the box we have some artwork for Falcon. And on this side of the box we have artwork for Winter Soldier. All right, and on the back, we have some product shots right here, these two. It says, trained by different armies, but equally prepared to defend their allies from any threat, Winter Soldier and Falcon stand their ground to protect the Earth from otherworldly adversaries. Tough guys. All right, let's get this box open. All right, here they are outside of their packaging. Let's check out Winter Soldier first. Let's get in close. Yeah. I really like this this head sculpt. It looks really nice, but it's really shiny. They put a gloss coat over his face. From what I've seen, they've been putting a like a dull coat over it. Then just kind of having a little bit of that gloss coat over the eyes. But it's decent. Looks good. I like the hair sculpt. Let's see. His uniform has a rough texture on the front. Some black paint around here. A little bit of silver. That silver looks like it's supposed to be on certain spots, but it's kind of messy right here, you can see. Kind of bleeds over. A little bit more silver right there. This arm has a little bit of a gauntlet right there. Oh, let's see. It's painted well. He's got his finger gloves. That looks nice. It's a little bit messy right there, but I don't think I've seen a Marvel Legends figure with painted fingers where they're absolutely perfect. That's not to say they shouldn't try, though. All right. He's got his Wakanda arm. It's nice and big. It's much bigger than his regular arm, which is most likely on purpose. I like the gold wash in there over the silver. I thought this arm was like a darker metal, though. I'm gonna have to see that again, but I thought it was a darker, like almost like a black metal. But the wash is nice and clean. It has a nice shine on it. Hand sculpt. Yeah, the gold kind of goes everywhere on the fingers. His pants, it's a gray plastic. And the little buckles on his leg they're painted silver, and the straps are painted black too. So that's cool. That's a nice detail. On the inside we have black straps right there, and I don't think this was supposed to be here. This is just like a little bit of silver paint right there, just kind of on a wrinkle. Let's see. Black boots. There's no paint on the boots. Huh. All right, let's check out his articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so he can give you a little sass. He has a hinge, which, if you can hear that, there is a ratchet in there, a little bit of a ratchet. I was not expecting that. I don't see that too often on these figures. Let's see, his right arm, there is a ratcheted hinge with a smooth swivel. All right, his arm can hinge up that far, and he has full range of his arm right there. He has a bicep cut at the top, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, goes in that far. His wrist is on a swivel and a hinge. Which way does that hinge go? All right, this is a whip hinge. So it goes down like this, like he's whipping. All right. All right, on this arm, I noticed this, just kind of messing around with this guy a little bit. His human arm can go down pretty flush, or close to flush on the side of his body, but this arm will not go any further than that. I tried, and it just stops. So it goes that far. But it hinges all the way up that far. Got a bicep swivel. His hinge is a double hinge on his elbow. Goes that far in. And this is, looks like it doesn't, okay, there is a swivel in there. It was kind of tight, and it has a knock hinge. So this is a knock hinge, and this is a whip hinge. All right. He has a ratcheting ab crunch right there, and a waist swivel. His hips are on ball joints. He can kick this far forward and not very far back. And his knee is on a double hinge. It can close up that far. And he has a boot cut. It's like his boot can spin all the way around. He has a hinge on the ankle that can go down that far and up that far, and it is on a rocker. All right. His accessory is this long rifle. I'm going to have to watch the movie again because I do not remember this rifle at all. Is it a Wakandan rifle, or does he steal it from one of the enemies? That is to say, this is a forgettable weapon. But let's put it in his hand. Let's see how it looks. Oh, maybe it fits in this hand better. Yeah, there we go. Then, there we go. Very cool. All right, let's put him back and grab Falcon. All right. There's a piece of lint on him. I just opened this box. Why is there lint on him? All right. Let's see. The goggles are painted nicely. His hair is not a separate piece. They've been doing separate pieces for hair on a lot of these guys, and his is molded in. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I saw a trend, and this guy is breaking that trend. All right. His body armor, gray plastic with red and silver accents on the buckles right under here and around on suspender area. Get a little bit of red accent right there. Let's see. got some red accent on his arm, on his shoulders, right through here, on his tricep. Ooh, that's really soft. His bicep is gray. He's got some brown. Is that brown on gray or gray on brown? I cannot tell from here. Okay. His gauntlets look nice. Well, this gauntlet. And then the shorter one right here. His trigger fingers. He has trigger fingers, but he only comes with one gun. Let's see. Gray comes down here. He's got black paint, or black hips. Black hip assembly with silver buckles right there. We got black coming down through here. Silver, or gray. Silver or gray? It's more gray than silver. But yeah, his knee and shin guards right there, they're all one single color. And we've got a black accent right there where the pants go into the boot. It's nicely sculpted. Lots of little stitches and rivets. You got a lot of straps going on too. That's pretty cool. All right, let's check out his articulation. His head is also on a ball joint, but you can't get as much sass from him. But he can do a little bit of wiggle. Like he has a joint in there, but there's not much. Oh, yeah, well, he can look down. And can he look up? It's just really tight. It's got some stops in there, so they're straight and down, and all the way up doesn't have a stop. That's all right. Let's see. His shoulder goes all the way around. I can't tell if there is a ratcheting pawl in there. It doesn't. At some points it feels like there might be teeth, but it is tight, so you don't have to worry about that. He has a hinge right here. Clicks down one, up one. But his it's kind of limited. He has a bicep cut at the top, and his elbow is a double hinge, but these are really weak. These are kind of thin. The other guys have really thicker arms. Huh. Those are very wiggly. That doesn't make me feel good about this toy. I mean, he looks good, but that right there, that's very thin. Makes me feel like this is gonna break if I mess with it too much. His wrist is on a swivel and on a knock hinge. Yep. They both knock hinges? Yep. Both of them are. All right. He has an ab crunch that doesn't do much forward, so he goes that much far forward and that far back. It's very stiff, but I imagine it's stiff because he's flying around a lot and he has to keep a certain position, or he'll throw off his trajectory or his flight pattern. That's a very nice ratchet right there. And it's not loose either. I like that. All right. His legs are on ball joints. His hips are on ball joints. And he has a thigh cut at the top. He can't kick very far. He can kick that far forward, that far back. He has a double jointed knee. That'll go that far. And the ankle hinge goes that far down, and I mean, it can go up, but not very far. And there is a rocker. All right, his accessories, he has this gun right here. Let's put that in his hand. All right. And he has his backpack pieces. And oh, okay. Let's see. Let's put the backpack together. I have no idea what this piece is, what it's for. And then that goes on his back right there. This is a very bendy gun right here. I'm going to take it out of his hands real quick and show you. I don't like this. This is very, very bendy. And when he's holding it to his body, it conforms to his body, and that's not cool. I don't think any firearm of any kind should be doing that, right? I'm not sure I'm going to pose him with his wings. We'll see. But there they are. Let's do some size comparisons real quick. Here is Infinity War Captain America and Iron Man Sentry from Spider-Man Homecoming. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Optimus Primal. The Last Night Crosshairs. Marvel Studios Hulkbuster. Fat Mojo Scrooge McDuck. Studio Series Grimlock. Star Wars Black Series Luke Skywalker. I have to say, I'm a little underwhelmed by these figures. They're kind of forgettable. You know, I saw them in the store. I was so excited to bring them home. I saw the facial printing on Sebastian Stan there. I don't think they did it with Falcon, but I mean, I was so excited to bring them home, and then we got them open on the video, and I'm kind of let down. There's kind of nothing to them. They definitely portrayed their characters well, and I do appreciate that a lot, and I do like them enough to keep them in my collection. But I feel like if I missed out on them, they skipped my stores or skipped my area, or they became hard to come by, I just don't think I would be too upset about that. And that's an unfortunate thing to say, because these characters were really really cool in the movies. But their toys just so sad. It just makes me so sad that there's just like, they seem so generic. There's like nothing to them. But your opinion might be different than mine, and I'd appreciate it if you shared it in the comments below. Tell me what you think of these guys. Let me know if you kind of feel the same way, or if you really like how they turned out. That's your opinion. I'd love to hear your opinion. Be sure to check out my Instagram. I'll have a link in the description below, as well as my Facebook page. Thanks for watching.